what is up, all you beautiful people? My name is Mahia, and I'm your blind guide. My remote that I usually control my phone is not working, so that's why that intro looked a little weird. But huge announcements today. The first one I want to talk to you guys about is Zelda Inu. Now, this project is all about helping out dogs, so they have donated $40,000 to underfunded dog rescues and shelters, which I'm a huge dog person, so I really love that. I'm a huge charity person, so I love that too, and I just know how many people worldwide own dogs, how many people donate to dog charities, and of those people, how many are concerned that their money might not be going exactly where they want it to. But with blockchain charities that are transparent like this one, it is so easy to follow what they're doing and make sure they're doing what they claim to be, which that is one thing I love about this project. So transparent. Skynet and KYC Certec completed, and a lot of projects don't even go for the Skynet. So I really like to see that with this project. And then they've recently changed their logo, and then they said they were working on NFT and play to earn game, which that I think is awesome and huge news. But the last tweet, they said there was going to be some huge news drop, and the Zelda new ecosystem would change forever. To me, that kind of alludes to maybe NFTs. So they might be dropping their NFTs and teasing their play to earn game. But at the same time, I've been waiting for this for a while because I knew this is where they were headed. Like I like to predict stuff, so I spend a lot of time researching it, and so far I've got pretty good at predictions. But I think the metaverse is where they're going next and what they might be announcing, and that would be so huge for Zelda Inu. So I really love to see that. Not to mention on our bank, 42.6% APY if you stake it. So that's pretty cool. But can't wait to hear about their announcement. But the next project I want to talk to you guys about, haven't talked about it for a while, super bullish on it, but that is Zombie Inu. Now, they are having a huge announcement around the end of this month. And they haven't said specifically what it is yet, but from what I've seen, I think they're going to either be expanding with a top 10 exchange, or they might be adding another or maybe two more blockchains to their ecosystem. And again, I'm not 100% sure if that's where they're going to go, but given that they're going to be temporarily suspending the bridges, the blockchain bridges, I really think they could be gearing up for a top 10 exchange, which that would be so awesome, because like I always say, this is going to be the next Sonic the Hedgehog, the next Mickey the Mouse, Pikachu, Scooby-Doo. All of those huge names is what I see this project doing. I mean, they're coming out with a movie, they're coming out with comic books, shows, games, figurines from like Dear Mesh is helping with figurines. He is like the king of figurines pretty much. Worked with so many celebrities and on so many different figurines like Marvel, Capcom, Eminem, Ozzy Osbourne, Kiss. He made figurines for all of them. And then Tomo Moriaki, He did gaming for Medal of Honor, Spider-Man 1 and 2, and then helped contribute to Call of Duty. So he has also been everywhere. A huge implementation to the team. Not to mention Rembrandt Flores, which he is pretty much um like the bridge to the celebrities into different festivals like Southwest by Southwest, Ontario Film Festival, Sundance Film Festival, Grammys, the Oscars, Emmys, all that stuff. He has connected with so many different celebrities and so many different events like that. He is going to be huge for spreading the word of Xenu to people that really have the money to really push the charts. Right now, I think it is an amazing buying opportunity because it is so discounted. And like I always say, when there's a huge catalyst, a project will run up, but it will retrace because people, especially in the beginning, are going to be taking profits until a lot of the utility and everything else is built out. So I really love this project. Now, I mean, I love this project. Like I say, it's going past the moon to the beaches of Mars. That is where Xenu is headed, and I can't wait to see it. So much in their future is going to be a huge project. Like I'm talking billions of market cap. I could see them being where Shiba Inu is right now. I don't see Shiba Inu staying where it is. I see it entering the top 10, maybe even touching the top 5. So I really think that Xenu could be where Shiba Inu is right now, pretty much. So, and that would be like a 2 or 3,000x, something completely ridiculous from where it is right now. So I can't express how bullish I am on this project. But yeah, this definitely an amazing project. If it is this low, when I get my ID and I can start doing all my stuff again, and I've already got my paper ID, so just waiting for the one in the mail. This is a project I would definitely get into right away if if the market cap's still low, because that right now I think perfect time to add to a position. Now, even if it goes up from here, I would still add some to it. Now, I wouldn't necessarily add a huge amount because I'm doing the $1,000 to $1 million challenge, which I will be completely transparent on. So when it comes to me getting my ID, I see a great opportunity. Whatever it is, I'm pouncing on it right away. But so whether that be Xenu or whether it be a different token, but Xenu, I really feel like is going to be in the billions of dollars one day, and I don't think it'll take very long at all. So I really like this project and everything they're doing. It is definitely one of my top picks. Now the next one I want to talk to you guys about, SHIBTORO. Now, if anyone was watching my video and decided, because not financial advice, I know I mentioned doing it because I said I think it'd be a great opportunity, but to buy into SHIBTORO when it was dipped for a little bit before it ran up 90%. And yes, it came down after that, but when it does something like that, you take some profits. And yeah, that is the biggest thing I can probably tell you guys, to take profits. Not all of them. You want to leave a lot behind if you think the project is going to grow, but at the same time, you definitely want to take profits. Um, but so they had their huge run up, which I like that obviously, but that's not what I'm talking about though, because SHIBTORO, with its flexonomics, where they can change the tax anytime, um, um, with the community's votes. So they can do 0% buy tax, like they've done a lot, in 20, 25, 30% sell tax, which would just really convince any wells to just stay in the project. I mean, they'd convince a lot of retail investors just to stay in the project. So that is huge. And then they have their poker club on PokerStars.com, which community suggested that, and they gave away 5,000 USDT prize. I think they're doing some ETH giveaways too, but awesome project. If you're good at poker, definitely go check them out. I mean, if you want to participate in the prizes, you have to hold some SHIBTORO. But again, I think it's a great investment. And again, if you're good at poker, I think you could do really good on their PokerStars site. But this project just has so much room to run because how small the market cap is, and I can't wait to see it, because at its market cap, I mean, 25 million, that's like a 10x. That's nothing for a new project. This is one that they can really control the floor and the buying pressure. So I think this one could really have an advantage with their flexonomics and with their community. So that is one other project I am very bullish on. But the next one I have to talk to you guys about, I couldn't decide if I had to between SHIBTORO and Volt Inu, but as of right now, I would probably have to go with Volt, because what they're doing is so almost indicative of what Shiba Inu did, but on a, I don't want to say a faster scale in a way, not so much price volume, but okay, they sponsored or they paid for 30 different electric bills in their first 30 days of people in their community just to help them out. Then they spread to the Asian Texas Food Festival. They sponsored it. Park City Farmers Market, where a lot of more rich and affluent people are. They gave them 100,000 paper bags for the farmers market, which is awesome. They sponsored a kids soccer team, I think in either Brazil, maybe Ecuador. I'm not sure where exactly it was. I know it wasn't Colombia, but I think that's awesome. And then over in Turkey, two cities. I can't remember what they were, but Istanbul, they had a huge billboard, which is funny because in the billboard, they're like, I think there was a crypto.com one somewhere in that area too, and they, said, Voltinu, closer and closer to crypto.com, which I really like that. And so what they're doing right now is well, before I get to that, with their play to earn game, their racing game, you can get like uh $5,000-$10,000 plus to burn whatever token you're representing. Like say it's Shiba Inu, say it's Shinobi, say it's Voltinu, um whatever the project is, if you win, you get a buyback and a burn, which I think is pretty cool. From what I've heard from the video, it seems kind of like a game where you're just racing and dodging traffic, and I heard sirens in the background, so I don't know if like you're being chased by the police. But either way, that what they're doing with that play to earn game is awesome because so many projects are going to be going on that platform just to try to get just to try to win, get the burn, to have fun, and to let a lot of people and a lot of communities know about their project. So that is huge. Not to mention, and this is what I think will really excite the whales and institutional investors, and even the average investor. Voltoshi buys NFTs, but he does it a really, really good way. He buys it when they're at like 0.05 ETH, something like that. Waits for them to go to like 3 or 5, and then he can sell it. And then after that, um, whatever he sold is going to be used for a buyback and a burn, which will just constantly keep this one, again, just like SHIBTORO, it's a different way to do it, but it's going to really help to control the floor and to give a lot of buying pressure when needed. So I really, really like that. This project's doing great. They have their migration tomorrow at 11 a.m. They even have a timer on their site. But they're going to be dropping 9 zeros. Now, it won't affect like the market cap or anything like that. You can't buy into it now and then at 11 a.m., you made an investment to drop 9 zeros. That's not how it works, sadly. They're dropping all these zeros to help to get on more exchanges, and in my personal opinion, it also makes them look number-wise very similar to a lot of other projects that have about 4 zeros in front of them, that have, 10 million, 20 million, $89 million purchases. So I really like that. Like I said, with the NFT buyback burn, they're going to be attracting a lot of institutional investors, plus their chart, the play to earn game, and everything else they have going on in their roadmap. This could be a favorite, in my opinion, of a lot of the institutional investors. And I mean, we've already seen in the last few days a price increase leading up to the migration. So I really, really like to see that. They've already given away $63,000 in prizes for their racing game, which that is just awesome. They're giving back to the community in a huge, huge way. So I really like to see that. This is more of a rumor. I haven't confirmed this, but a lot of people are saying who already went into it on the migration, their tokens increased. They got extra ones. Now these people didn't necessarily allude to how many. And again, it's not something I have verified, but I think that would be awesome if people started getting extra tokens, yeah, that would be so huge in my opinion for Vault Inu. Now the next one I want to talk to you guys about really quick is Banana Task Force Ape. Now, I talked about this a little bit in my last video, but I honestly don't know when my voice started messing up, and I just wasn't feeling the best. So I will give you a really quick recap on this project. So it dropped about 13 days ago from now. The way they did their launch, it was only a 40 ETH pre-sale, which sold out in about 30 seconds, and then an hour later they dropped the the public sale. And what that did is it caused like a firestorm essentially of a lot of people wanting to get into it before it was too late. And so that caused a lot of FOMO and a lot of buying pressure. And I foresee a lot of tokens in the future using this method. But with this project, it's a token coming out with 10,000 NFTs with 200 different traits, and their whole purpose is to help to connect NFTs to crypto and control the floor on both projects. So with their NFTs, you get the NFT holders get 20% of the revenue generated by the company, which I think that is really cool. Just by holding the token, you can get access to future NFT mints. You can get the governance token airdrop to you and pre-access to any IDOs, initial DEX offering. So I think all of that together is pretty cool. And that's not even everything about this project. What I think institutional investors will really like is that the 20% and the fact that holding the token gives you access to IDOs and future NFTs. And if you go to their staking site, stake.banana taskforceape.com. And again, before you do that, make sure to go to their Twitter and make sure you're going to the right URL. But this project, I think, has huge potential with what they're set out to accomplish, and also the fact that if you, like I said, if you stake 150 million tokens, which is not that much because this is a project that has 4 zeros in front of it, you can get every 60 days an 80% APY. Now what that essentially means, in a year, you can get, 480% just by staking this. Not to mention, you get NFT holders get 20 20% of the revenue generated. So I think that is very, very impressive. They've already been covered on Yahoo Finance, which that is another huge thing. 3 exchanges, Hotbit, LBank, and Bitmart, and again with the 80% staking, the 20% revenue the NFT holders will have access to, I think makes this a really, really good project. And I could see a lot of people jumping into it, especially because it has the name Ape in it. But whatever was wrong with me last night seems to be progressing. So if it's hard to understand me, sorry about that. If you need any clarification, you can leave a comment under the video, and I'll be happy to answer whatever questions you guys have. And then last one, Shiba Inu just keeps burning more and more and having, like the other day, a $20 million purchase. I think that is huge. The price for their SHIB reality is really going up. I don't know why, but there are some YouTubers who talk about how bullish they are on Shiba Inu, but then those same people are like, oh, 4, 5, 6, that's way too much ETH for me to spend, when realized, like, in the future, it's going to be like 60 ETH for that same plot of land. So I don't know why some people are hesitant on it, but if you're into Shiba Inu and you're into digital realty, I think this would be a very good opportunity. But I'm gonna get off here for tonight. Again, sorry about my voice. Don't know exactly what's wrong with me. Never had this issue before, but I hope all of you have a great weekend and enjoy your life and be able to just spend time with the people you love. And just remember, no matter what happens, together we will conquer all. Divided, we are destined to fall. And if you guys just work together, we will be able to really change the world for the better. And I hope all of us can experience that. And I know we're in the right place, because crypto is just going to keep growing and growing and really, really helping to shatter that wealth gap. But I love all of you, all the support, comments, likes, and subscribes. But I'm pretty sure at this point you probably barely can understand me. So, I'm gonna get off here. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. And as always, buy the dip on any projects that you're really bullish on, not financial advice. But I will see all of you tomorrow.